that was the last song we recorded for that album for Strutting My Stuff. The great Bill Simzik was producing the album, and we sort of thought we were done with the record. And he said, "Well, it's all pretty good, but he said I think we're kind of missing a piece. Do you have anything else? Another song to Elvin?" And Elvin had played me a rough version of "Fooled Around" a couple of years before that. And so I mentioned to him, I said, "Well, what about that Fooled Around and Fell in Love song?" And he'd kind of forgotten about it. So we started playing it for Simzik in the studio, and Simzik liked it a lot. And he said, "Yeah, that's it. That's cool. That's the missing part we're looking for." So we kind of worked it up real quick and recorded the track. And Elvin started to sing it, but it just didn't seem that it was like suited for his voice, being the kind of song that it was. And so Simzik suggested that I give it a shot. And I did, and I was kind of champing at the bit to sing it because since I had brought it up anyway, obviously I wanted to sing the song real bad.
Well, it's unfortunate, Mickey, that song never really caught on.
Yeah, right.
So we did it, and it was the vocal is basically 2 takes. Up to the solo is like 1 take, and then after the solo was another take.
Nice.
And I might have fixed a word or two here or there, but that was basically the whole vocal.
Yeah.
And and you're right. It was magical.
Yeah.
We kind of felt it when we were recording it. Sometimes you can sense when you're recording things that something special is happening, that's kind of like above and beyond your control, or like the energy's coming from somewhere else. Some magic is happening. And we sensed it with Fooled Around. And fortunately, so did a lot of other people, thankfully.
Well, good for...
And, that's just opened up all the doors for me.
Another song that is covered a ton by so many bands.
And good on Elvin to let it happen. I don't know what his character was like, but he clearly was a giving person, because a lot of guys would have wanted to be on that hit. But he was quick to just give it to you and let you have that shine. Tell us about Elvin and that relationship. What kind of guy was he?
Very, as you said, a very giving person, a person who always wanted to collaborate, always wanted to share, and he would never wanted to hog the spotlight. He always liked to share the spotlight with, and that's why the whole Elvin Bishop band was such a great band to be in, such a talented bunch of guys. And Elvin was just a really, really good human being, good person. I keep in touch with him to this day, and I consider him a very good friend, and we still love each other.
Good deal. Awesome. So in total, how long was that run? How many albums did you do with them?
I did 3 albums as a member of the Elvin Bishop band, Strutting My Stuff, which had Fooled Around and Fell in Love. And then the follow-up album was an album called Hometown Boy Makes Good. And then we did a double live album called Raising Hell, which is a fantastic live album.